the most anticipated Chinese dramas of 2020 as of November 2019. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where a junkie on good storytelling shares their thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. Before I start talking about the dramas, please click the bell and make it ring, because recently I've discovered, actually going through my own subscription list of people, there are channels that I've turned it on and never actually received any notification whatsoever. So just double check if it's turned on. The thing is, if you've actually subscribed and then you haven't turned it on, so it never actually pushed videos from my channel to you and you have no way of coming across this video, mystery of YouTube algorithm. You may have noticed that I've stopped making this type of videos for a long time, just because nothing is for sure these days in Chinese drama land. Dramas can show up out of nowhere, they can be taken down 15 minutes before it was scheduled to premiere, like everything can happen. Usually at this time, around Halloween each year, the streaming platforms, the TV satellite stations in China are all very hardworking and trying to put themselves out to call for advertisement for next year's show. So they will each host a big event, inviting all the medias, all the potential investors, and show off dramas, shows they're gonna have next year. So usually this is the sort of the time where everything drops. So this video summarizes the stuff that I've seen and people are anticipating, and by no means will definitely happen, but hey, this is the best we have these days. First, let's start with two dramas that are probably gonna show up before 2020. Both are period dramas and they have both dropped new trailers over the last few days. The first one is Joy of Life, 庆余年. Many people have been waiting for this drama for a long time. It's led by Zhang Ruoyun and Li Qing. Also features canon actors such as Chen Daoming, and also happens to have a supporting role played by Xiao Zhan. This was filmed clearly long before he got big and everywhere now in Chinese drama land. It actually has been done, like ready for a long time, so finally, highly likely this month we're gonna see it. This is also an IP drama, and in case you're wondering, for all the dramas I'm gonna talk about today, only one is not IP. Somebody really needs to take care of this situation. It's based on a novel written by Mao Ni, who also wrote Evernight, who also wrote the novel of Fighter Break Sphere, 则天记. Like, that English translation is so bad I didn't even include it in my previous video. The thing that I want to see most is actually Chen Daoming. Because it's Chen Daoming, right? Like, do you need anything else? Like, he is the best actor ever. Just to see him in that, I think this is enough for me. The second one that may come out before the end of the year is The Pillow Book. 3 Lifetimes, The 10 Miles Peach Blossoms, universe. Pillow Book. If you've loved 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms, probably you've been waiting for this forever. This drama is exclusively on the couple Feng Jiu and Donghua Dijun, who are the kind of a second couple in 10 Miles Peach Blossoms. This drama is actually based on the book that is actually Donghua and Feng Jiu's canon story. So the love story that you actually see in 10 Miles Peach Blossoms between this couple is made up purely for that drama. It's actually not related to the actual written story of Donghua and Feng Jiu. In my opinion, I like I said in my previous stream, this is really a bad time for this drama to come out, just because it kind of is too late for this genre. This genre has gone by its peak time in terms of audience's interest. Judging from the trailer I've seen, it still feels like a very sort of that old formula, that type of drama, how it's done, what the characters are like, the looks, the color palettes, feels a bit dated, to be honest. And this is just the situation of dramas these days. They get made, they wait for a long time, they get canned for whatever reason, and by the time they come out, they're usually a bit late in terms of catching the trend. So all the dramas that actually are lucky enough to catch trend, to get made and get aired in the same year or same half year, are the lucky bastards. We'll see how this one does. These two aside, the rest are set to be coming out next year. The third drama that I want to talk about is 大明风华, previously named as 大明皇妃, and they changed the title because supposedly palace dramas and period dramas are, you know, not the genre that the government or the country encourages these days. This also has finished filming for quite a long time. It's a long historical drama, and it's Ming Dynasty drama, and it's also based on an existing book. It's about a woman's story. A woman becomes a concubine, becomes, it's a very legend, biography, that type of palace drama about... The only thing that really attracts me to it is the actress and the actor. Tang Wei and Zhu Yawen, both are very, very good. They're like the serious actors. And also because it's focused on Ming Dynasty, there's gonna be a lot of costume of Ming Dynasty that I really like. Although to be honest, I'm a little bit worried just because I know a little bit too much about Ming Dynasty's costume. So if they make any mistakes, I'm gonna go, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's not historical. Why do you do that? Why do you do this? So that part may potentially ruin my experience. Also, I worry about it's too long. It's too long, it's too long. It's another very, very long period drama. The fourth drama on my list is another period drama and probably has the potential of becoming the Minglan story of 2020 because it's made with very similar formula. It's done by Zhongwu Yangguang, one of the most reliable companies these days in terms of drama making and quality, and led by Wang Kai, and then directed by Zhang Kaizhou, who is also the director who directed Minglan. This is also a IP drama based on an existing book called Gu Chengbi. I think English title is like Held in a Lonely Castle. Okay, not too bad. This is focused on Song Dynasty history and one very famous and very important emperor of that period, Song Renzong. His relationship with his subjects, his wife, the empress, the concubines, and then the daughter. Emperor, obviously Wang Kai, and empress is played by Jiang Shuying. I like the actor and actress, the lead ones, and also I have sort of faith in Zhongwu Yangguang's quality. But then I also understand, again, this probably is not their first tier drama, like they don't use their best director for this one. If it can be similar to Minglan or better, like a little bit more improvement, I'd be happy. The fifth one on my list is another Wang Kai-led drama, and this is the only drama that's actually not IP among all the dramas I'm gonna talk about today. It's called 猎狐, English name Hunting. This one is peculiar. This is a contemporary drama led by Wang Kai and Wang O, Tu Wang, and it's about policemen. It's about cases and fighting injustice and like the current contemporary policeman story. The very interesting thing about this drama is it's actually produced by China's 公安部, the Bureau of Public Security, basically China's official organization of policemen. It's gonna be actually censored in a way that it's not going to be not realistic. Like Memory Loss, where it portrays policemen that just don't exist in China. This probably will have to go to censorship in the way that it has to portray, obviously, a positive image, but also fairly accurate to how it actually works in reality. Offices would actually be filled with files and stuff and not just like everybody's minimalist. And because of this sort of background of this drama, I kind of expect it would actually have a quite solid production quality in terms of script and acting and no nonsense and no idol drama-ish things, proper old style drama, and I'm actually looking forward to it. The sixth drama on my list is 余生请多指教. English title, The Oath of Love. Again, another sort of meh translation. At least it's not like ridiculous. This drama is led by Xiao Zhan and Yang Zi, and they're doing it right now, and they just dropped the trailer a couple of days ago at Hunan TV's promotional event. Based on the trailer, it might be actually the two actors would actually use their own voice, although I don't know if they're gonna change it in post-production. And this is also based on a novel that used to be a web novel and got actually paper published, and it's about a story of a cello player, a music school sort of student cello player with a doctor, and she kind of encounters him because of her father, I think, is sick at hospital. So that's the story. Clearly the sort of the casting choices is like Xiao Zhan got so popular, now let's grab him and then pair him up with Yang Zi, who is also very popular, and it's a pure Tencent Qile production, so you can see Daddy Tencent wants to make money and wants to cash in on the sudden explosion to fame of Xiao Zhan. The thing is, the two leads, one of them is doctor, the other one is a cello player. Professional dramas in China is a landmine-filled, nasty place. Let's just say it's usually really, really bad. When you see actors playing musicians, like Just go and watch two sets violins and how they laugh at all those horrible things that happens in Asian dramaland, mostly Chinese. So, Yang Zi playing cello. String music instruments are very hard to fake. You can't really fake if you can't really play it. That's the thing. And then Xiao Zhan is gonna be a doctor. I smell danger like a mile away just because so many dramas don't actually do any research about how actual doctor works. So it's bound to have so many mistakes about how things are done. When they deal with professions, I'm really nervous. Okay, for how this will turn out. Then the seventh drama on the list, because I said Xiao Zhan, I have to talk about Wang Yibo. So you know which one, You Fei. The English title right now is Legend of Fei, which is okay because the title is actually based on the female lead character's name in the Chinese novel. But then it actually has very beautiful references to Chinese ancient poetry. I'm not gonna explain it here. If that drama comes out, I'm gonna make a separate video about that. You Fei is written by Priest, our lovely Priest, one of the most successful web novel writers these days, who wrote Guardian, who wrote 杀破狼, who wrote 默读 silent reading, so many good stuff. And this one is totally different from others because it's actually a wuxia. Like if you read in those classic Jin Yong sort of story, this is a story like that. Set in a fictional sort of divide dynasty where the country is divided between north and south. So it's kind of like based on parts of actual history, but then it's of its own made up world. And this drama is led by Zhao Ling and Wang Yibo. Yay. I'm just saying, like once they got famous, right, they get paired up with the most popular people out there. And I'm really looking forward to this. They dropped a super quick trailer because right now they're still filming it and they haven't actually done like most of it. Like there's still a long way to go. Because the trailer is so short, it's literally like the shots on them fighting. So you can't quite tell what the plot is. But judging by the look, it looks pretty nice. I like how they look in the drama. That's the only thing I can say, the styling. And I think this is probably one of the most anticipated drama in the fandom that kind of got branched off from Chen Qingling, from The Untamed. Definitely people will join in just because the fan base of both lead actors right now are so big. Potentially another blowing up in the second quarter of next year if they can pull that off in summer. I think everybody is aiming at summer because now they know summer is like golden time of Chinese drama land. The eighth on my list is actually a drama that I definitely will check out even if the sky falls, which is called 沉默的真相. Previous name is actually 长夜难明. English title The Long Night, led by Liao Fan, Tan Zhuo, and Bai Yu. This is gonna be a relatively short 24 episode drama and exclusive on iQIYI, based on a very well written, very well loved, mystery heavy crime story, and it has some very heartbreaking characters. And yeah, I'm talking about the character that Bai Yu plays. So because Guardian and because of Bai Yu and Zhu Yong and because I am so looking forward to this drama. But that's not the only reason. The most important reason is it's a very solid team that's actually working on this one. They've already finished filming, so now they go into post-production. Likelihood second quarter of next year is gonna come out. I trust in the quality of the actually original story, and I also trust the actor choices because Liao Fan and Tan Zhuo are no kidding people. They are lesser known in the popular realm, but like in the industry, when you talk about these two actor and actress, people are like, okay, we know who they are. And they are the serious, they're cinematic, like they go and get awards, like a lot of awards, that type of craftsmanship actors rather than popularity actors. We already know there's gonna be a meme that's on suitcases, and it's gonna make you guys cry like hell if you actually got to watch this drama. When the time comes, you'll know. So probably my most anticipated drama, just because when I first heard this is gonna get made, I was like, oh my god. And then when I first saw the cast, I was like, oh, gold! One of those gold mines that suddenly happened. It has dropped its first trailer already, so please happen. Now you know what the ninth should be, because once I've talked about a drama of Bai Yu, I have to talk about a drama of Zhu Yong, which is the Lost Tomb Reboot, 重启. This is gonna be, I think, a Youku drama, and they've long finished actually filming it, and they're aiming at second quarter of next year. Probably it's gonna be another 神仙打架 summer where gods fighting summer season. All dramas come out, all wanna get a slice of the pie of that golden slot. This is led by Zhu Yilong, Hu Jun, Chen Chu,和Mao Xiaotong. And information has been floating around about this drama for a long time, so probably everybody knows that it's gonna come out sometime. I personally am not a fan of this franchise, the book franchise, the Lost Tomb franchise, and never actually got into the whole universe and the people, and because there are so many different iterations on screen already, and they're kind of all different, and I'm not an expert, so I'm actually really confused about who is who and what relationship it is. But hey, because it features Zhu Yilong, I'll definitely check it out. And I hope it's actually a good quality drama. I think it's the drama that he got to act in after he become famous, and it's a new contract that he signed, unlike 真朋友 True Friend, which is probably he signed before he got famous. So we'll see if there's actually a huge quality jump in terms of the script he gets. He deserves better script because he's been in so many shit dramas doing good acting, but the story itself are just like blah. Zhu Yilong deserves better script. I hope this is one of them. So these are the 9 dramas that I've collected that have been talked about quite a lot in past few days and have high possibility of coming out either soon or say the first half of next year. Which one is your favorite? Which one do you look forward to most? Do let me know. And we'll see what happens as time goes on. I hope Chinese drama land gets better. And I hope fans can have better things to watch and also be nicer. But I guess that's just... Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.